Yo, what is good everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest from the Richie Le Collection as we are on the precipice of a brand new offering. As we've done time and time again here on the channel, we will be doing an on-body review. We're going to be discussing sizing, and of course, as always, I will be providing a link in the description below to both their socials as well as the Richie Le Collection site itself. But just before we jump into it, I did want to let you know about my watch company known as Aura. I, along with an entire team of people, aim to land in that sweet spot where top quality and design meet with value, using only the finest quality materials, which does include this beautiful sapphire glass face. We use high-grade stainless steel, materials like FKM rubber, which can be found on watches that are much more expensive than these ones here. But when it comes to watches, probably the most important element is its movement, and this one we spared no expense. We did go with a ruby-filled automatic bi-directional self-winding movement, which can hold up to an 80-hour power reserve. But sticking true to the theme of today's video, take it from the man himself, Richie Le.
Whoa, okay.
The skeleton joint is crazy.
Yo, this is clean. This is
wow.
super clean.
This is crazy nice.
I'm gonna say they definitely did a good job when it comes to mimicking that certain high-end look.
Hand feel is super nice. There is a really nice weight to it. You know what I like about it with the jacket, the real tree, and then kind of like there's some gold hints in the middle of the skeleton. This is actually
Now with that out of the way, I did want you to know that there will be a link provided below with a special discount code for you, my Locust&WildHoney community. Now, without further ado, let's go and jump right into the first garment. All right, so what we have here is a vintage style flannel that does feature distressing here through the collar, as well as through the placket here fringed at the bottom, as well as here on the sleeve cuffs. I do like the shadow style of plaid a lot, and I feel like both colorways that they are dropping are very nicely executed. Now, a few other details that do stick out to me is the fact that this one does have a bit of an asymmetrical element of design to it, where you have cut and sew features through this piece. You've got this cutout here at the bottom, which I do find to be very, very unique in terms of design language. The flannel does also offer a few cargo pockets, which are awesome for utility. You've got two up front of the chest, as well as a couple more closer to the bottom of the flannel. And with regard to sizing for this piece, I do find this one to fit somewhat oversized. Here I have on a size medium, and for reference I will have my measurements here at the top of the screen. All right, so next up what we have here is a garment known as the Tweed work jacket. Let's go ahead and check it out. So accurately named the Tweed work jacket, we have a garment here that is comprised of tweed on the exterior that is complemented by this nylon interior fabric. Now for this garment, I do recommend taking your true to size. This will enable you, the wearer, to have a somewhat cropped and boxy look. Think work jacket, but in the form of an overshirt. Now I know they named it a jacket, but in my opinion, I do find this to be more of an overshirt style of garment, which isn't a bad thing by any stretch, because this is the perfect type of piece to actually layer with. I really do like how this one fits, and it actually might be my favorite garment of today's video. All right, and so next up, the fellas actually sent over a couple new angel hats. These two are very, very fire. Just right off the jump, I do love the material that they use for this piece. It looks like it is comprised of 5 panels and made up of a really nice durable canvas material. But probably my favorite part about this hat is the shape. As someone with a wider face, I do find this to be a bit more complimentary. So yeah, very, very fire hats for this next release. I'd say check this one out. Sizing, one size fits all, as it is a snapback, so you can just adjust it to whatever head measurement you have. Next up, we have the pleated washed rugby shirt. This is going to be a modern take on the classic rugby shirt. What's really cool about this piece is it looks like they did go ahead and give this almost a garment spray throughout this garment, because on the outside you have this really cool washed vintage effect to it, and then on the inside it is the base colorway, which kind of indicates to me that they did spray this garment. Very, very cool in that regard. They do have the contrasting collar here out front. Very nice quality, it's nice and thick. And this is almost a garment that you could actually wear as a sweater, as the garment weight on this piece feels pretty substantial. I am wearing a size medium in this garment, which does indicate a slightly oversized fit. Overall, very cool piece. I like what they did with this garment, taking an old garment, modernizing it, and making it their own. Very well done, fellas. All right, now here we have the nylon half zip jacket, which is comprised of nylon, both on the outside as well as for the interior. Inside both pieces of fabric is some light insulation. Now for this piece, you have a two-way zipper closure, which is definitely a very nice touch. The shoulders are on the wider side, so it is slightly oversized, enabling you to go ahead and layer if that's something you'd like to do. Now for the last garment of today's video, we have here the draped sweatpants. These draped sweatpants are comprised of a brushed French terry material, feel very soft to the touch, an elastic waistband, and of course the contrast drawstring up front, which does feature a lace lock that enables you to either tie it or just go ahead and cinch it for perfect fit. Now on the topic of sizing, I do find these pants to fit a little bit small. These are a size medium for my size 30 waist. As you can see, they do fit pretty slim all the way through to the knee and do finish with a bit of a boot cut finish, which gives these sweatpants that draping characteristic. But yes, in my opinion, I do suggest taking one size up for these sweatpants. All right, so that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did make it this far into today's video, good on you, because I'm gonna be doing a special giveaway. I will be sending over a few pieces from the Richie Le collection. All I need you to do is like today's video, comment your Instagram handle down below, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and of course be following me on Instagram. I will be posting the giveaway winner in my Instagram stories. That's it. Absolutely no purchase is necessary. Guys, I'd like to thank you so much for stopping by the video and continuing to support me, whether it be through my content or through the various products. It really is such a privilege of mine to get to serve you on both fronts, and I will never take it for granted. I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Peace and be blessed.